right, ready. Thank you for this chance to share my vision of many years, for Bozeman to become a model of transforming into a sustainable community in which to raise our children and grandchildren. The Valley of the Flowers Project is named in honor of the original inhabitants of this land, whose deep reverence for the natural world was reflected in every action. From childhood, nature has been my respite and inspiration. I have been a photographer and landscaper since my youth, spending most of my time with plants, animals, and in the great outdoors. My parents instilled in me a responsible stewardship ethic, and the crying Indian ads from the Keep America Beautiful campaign were seared in my mind. It was an amazing experience to raise my kids here in the outdoor paradise of Bozeman, but also a sobering one. The lack of recycling here caused me to do research, finding that our best place is almost last in the nation in recycling, and that West Yellowstones and other Montana landfills were closing due to toxic leaking. In 1996, reading the book Our Stolen Future had a profound impact on me. It's about the threats man-made toxins are causing to humans and wildlife. I better understood why cancer and new diseases like the endometriosis I suffer from are occurring in epidemic proportions in humans and animals. Dealing with our trash in a responsible way that creates jobs and compost seems like a no-brainer, but Montana's abundant open space makes landfills cheap solutions. Studies show that all landfills leak eventually, so why not replicate statewide Yellowstone's zero-waste goal, recycling, education, and municipal composting facility? 25 years of activism to improve recycling while also writing to philanthropists did not get the response I hoped for. But much was learned and collaboration occurred with many community supporters, including MSU Recycling Club, which became NECO, and now is 1,000 New Gardens and Friends of Local Foods. West Yellowstone's trash goes to Logan, not in their compost facility. Our trash goes to Logan and Livingston's to Great Falls. This trash we ship daily contains tons of compost and recyclables. Yellowstone's millions of visitors see the impeccable education and infrastructure there, but nowhere else in our state. Even South Dakota recycles twice that of Montana. One solution is simple. Bottle deposits were the norm at one time, but now only 10 states have them. Each of those states has 2,500 recycling jobs and participation rates over 80%. Financial incentives work to improve recycling and reduce litter and waste. Producers found packaging to be a huge profit source and sold it to us as convenience. No bottle deposit law has passed since the 80s due to powerful lobbies. A Montana legislator wrote to me that hell would freeze over before Montana ever passed such a law, and a petition signer revealed to me the true nature of Keep America Beautiful. I still have a copy of that letter. Producers found packaging to be a huge profit. Oops, I went wrong one. Europe has extended producer responsibility, and Coca-Cola builds recycling plants. Here, local taxpayers must deal with the packaging burden. What if that packaging is a toxic substance that never completely breaks down, unlike anything in nature, but rather persists for eons in tiny bits called nurdles that are eaten by wildlife? Paper or plastic, what does BYO Bag for Change have to do with all of this? Powerful lobbies are also preventing bag bans and taxes by influencing state legislatures to outlaw bag taxes and bans. California's ban may be repealed in 2016, and recycled paper bag use has skyrocketed. BYO Bag for Change is a form of extended producer responsibility and educates at the purchase point. We all pay for the bag stores use. They are factored into the cost of our groceries and goods. Producing and supplying these single-use convenience items consumes a lot of resources, and their use affects us all in many ways. The news of the 5 swirling trash gyres in our oceans with more plastic than plankton and tons of plastic added each year is finally becoming mainstream. Now my parents understand why I've been so passionate about this issue for so long. It's less well known that plastic is now biomagnified up the food chain into our bodies and all life on Earth. It's not just in the oceans. 10% of beach sand worldwide is nurdles, and Montana has them too. Adventurers and scientists for conservation are about to complete the first year of a study in the Gallatin River watershed, and early results show evidence of microplastic fibers. Please visit their website, learn more, and get involved. Stores have been passing single-use bags out for free for 38 years. The practice of giving a refund to those making an eco-friendly choice is good business. With BYO Bag for Change, Bozeman first, then all of Montana can be a model of civic engagement between businesses and consumers to voluntarily change an unsustainable habit. In its first year, with only a few stores participating and dedicated donating BYO baggers, BYO Bag for Change raised over $800 to help bring Bozeman's first city park recycling bins, to get kids out in nature, and to build community gardens. BYO Bag for Change, single-use bags down, community sustainability funding up. After my bicycle ride to D.C., I spent less time lobbying for government action and started doing permaculture. Just then, CORA, Community Outdoor Recreation Association, a dormant 501c3, appeared on my doorstep seeking a home. So began the Valley of the Flowers project with a free veggie stand on my corner and a sign. MSU students walking by the veggie stand were interested. Help showed up, and now CORA's board includes 1,000 New Gardens Bozeman, Transition Town Bozeman, and Valley of the Flowers project. CORA's mission: build community through sustainability and recreate our connection to the natural world. Visit the websites and Sunken Greenhouse and get involved. Dig Day is this Saturday. What if the best response to current environmental issues will not come from big government, international corporations, or committees, but from the people themselves? And we all don't have to ride Dr. Seuss bikes. What if the BYO Bag for Change voluntarily expands to all stores in Bozeman, showing that Montanans can do the right thing without needing the government to tell us what to do? This can only happen if we all get involved and get vocal. Ask your favorite store to do BYO Bag and write to companies to change their packaging. Like many bees collecting tiny amounts of nectar to make copious supplies of honey, our small actions like BYO Bag really make a difference when we all do our share. BYO Bag for Change, a simple step to sustainability because Montanans care. Thank you to PK and all of you, and especially to my granddaughter, who named my Dr. Seuss bike and is a joy and inspiration. See you at the markets this summer and at our Mother's Day fundraiser at the Bozone. Please come out, get a free flower, and lift a pint for Mother Earth. I also have a bag. These are going to be going on display all over Bozeman. I'm going to toss it out to one lucky winner. Oh, that was a bad toss.